Sagittarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late July, moving into early August 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Saggies. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for the beautiful Saggy collective out there? What's going on with my good friends? What energies, messages, insights can we pull for them? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Saggy. Please, late July into early August. What's going on for my good friends? In the beautiful Leo season. Whoa, okay. You have Lady Luck here, my friends, and she does not show up often. Now, this is very exciting. Whenever I see her show up in the beginning of a reading, I'm always like, whoa, okay, this is really cool. Again, there could be karmic attachments to this card as well, but it's very similar to the Wheel of Fortune. And we'll talk about her a little more in depth in a moment. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk a little bit more about this card. So if you look at the imagery here, we have literal Lady Luck. She is behind a slot machine. There's like gambling chips, there's dice, there's four-leaf clovers, all sorts of different things about trying your luck. So in this time, maybe some of you have a little bit of a gambling streak in you. Not doesn't have to literally be gambling, but you might want to try your luck if you're going through a difficult time. And this card sometimes shows up with spirit telling you like, hey, you're about to have a twist of luck here, which is really nice. I just always like this. So again, whether you're going through good times, rough times, bad times, it all really depends. Lady Luck is the type of energy we want to receive in the front because it does speak about impending change, very similar to Jupiter energy. Now, if you know about astrology, Jupiter is your ruling planet, Sagittarius. It's all about expansiveness and it's luck, it's guardian angel type of energy, and it's showing up for you here front and center. So that tells me, regardless of what shows up within this week's reading, there's like a silver lining or a nice twist to it. So let's get into tarot. And again, if we were to keep it super simple for a portion of you, yeah, there might be an important karmic cycle you're going through as well. But let's get you 3 cards in the upright here. And we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. Shuffle it up one time here for my lovely Saggies, please. And yeah, while I get this deck shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading, my friends. It was titled Big Action Incoming. So whether that was another person making a move or you getting ready to make a move, that energy could still bleed over for a couple weeks. So keep in mind, there could be a lot of things shifting. And we saw that, or you could be getting ready to make some sort of big leap or move in regards to something. But it just felt like it wasn't stuck. And that's what I like, especially in a fire sign reading. If I get like too much earthy stuck energy, that could be frustrating. But let's see what shows up this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright. What do we got for my Saggies, please? What's going on for my good friends? Yeah, nice and quick. All right, 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, here comes that earthy energy. The second I mention it, it shows up in the very first position. But this, again, this could be a positive card of dream work, and yeah, even more earthy energy. So it's like we're getting the exact opposite of what we had last week. Now, this could be good for a lot of you. It might just be in Pentacle mode, very earthy, earthly type of energy. Let's get one more out here after I get this 10 of Pentacles in place. What do we got for my Saggies, please? Could be good. Thank you. The Sun. Okay, so one thing I will say here, Sagittarius, and I'm loving this reading so far, because I haven't had a lineup like this for you in quite a while. Now, a lot of times when I do Saggy readings, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. Sometimes there's a couple rough things, a couple really good things. But so far, and again, I don't want to jinx it too much, with the way this is looking, my hopes are very high. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance, I like what I'm seeing here. We have a double down of earthy energy, and I know I already mentioned that in fire sign readings, sometimes earth energy could be frustrating, and that is true. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, maybe there is something that's not really moving to your liking, or something that's a little stuck. But at the same time, this is a big energy of longevity, and you'll see that these cards do have a lot of similarities, the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, aside from the longevity, it's like nice level up type of energy. We have the best card in the whole deck here as well, not to mention Lady Luck in the very beginning. So my hopes are very high for the Sagittarius collective. So let's go through piece by piece and really start to build this out. We do have a little bit of fire there on the back, but position number one, we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, I always say for a portion of you, this could represent groups of people. Okay, so whether it's family members, co-workers, just dynamics where there's more than one, more than two. Okay, so there could be something going on within the circle of your acquaintance. Maybe you have a lot of different energies affecting you in this time. That's very possible. This is one of the cards of career. It's a card of teamwork. So like teamwork makes the dream work. So literally when we clarified it, it could just tell us something in regards to your work ethic or work itself. Okay, so whether you're taking a break from it or whether you're doubling down on something, this could really be in place. Aside from that, when we talk about the rougher energy, because you know me, I always say every card has a positive and a challenge. The Three of Pentacles challenge could sometimes be somebody that doesn't play well with others, somebody that sticks out as like a thorn in the side in a group, or a group dynamic that's just not really that nice. But I'm not quite feeling that just yet. The Three of Pentacles, we might just be seeing someone else's vibe. Moving to the center though, it's like we're getting better and better. And with all this pentacle energy, your mind might just be focused on career or earthly things or things that have longevity with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, all tens could represent the close of a cycle, the close of a chapter, whereas we saw a lot of action and push last week. We could be taking a little sneak peek or a glimpse at what the future holds. We could be taking a peek at the long-term aspects of something. The Ten of Pentacles to me is huge win victory energy. It's level up type of energy where it's like, okay, I was here, now I'm here. I'm taking a step up. If we're not talking about a big influx of money or just something really going your way, luck really being on your side in a very powerful way, the Ten of Pentacles could represent the home and family. So intriguing that we have this card here, which could represent groups of people and family. We have this one here, which also could represent groups of people and family, or even the home. So we'll want to see how this all plays out, because what I'm picking up here in the front end for some of you, although we have really nice positive energy, I'm picking up a lot of energies of other people in your read, which is bizarre because I'm trying to zone in and hone in on the Saggy energy, but there's like a lot of things working around you. Now, on to the very back end, we have the Sun card. Beautiful. Now, this is the card that links to the Leo collective right now. At the time of this filming, we are in Leo season. So in my simplistic style, if you're not connected to Leo, this could tell us like, hey, something big's coming in Leo season. It might tell us something you might be feeling in Leo season as well. But again, this is the most positive card in the deck. It's all about clarity. It's light, life, and love that shines down on us from source. This is source energy. So again, I'm multiple energies of things going well, luck being on your side, wins and victories. If you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius, this is good energy. If there's something you're wanting to talk about or deal with in regards to them, now could be a good time for problem solving or anything like that. Now, when we get to the challenges of the Sun, it doesn't have many. This card could represent things coming to light, realizations, revelations of different kinds, information coming to the surface, because the Sun illuminates everything. So there could be various informations that are coming to the surface here. But again, I feel like we're moving in a very, very positive direction. I'm pretty excited with where the energy is at right now. So I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here and see what we got for the Saggies. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Three of Pentacles. And yes, if you're a reader yourself and you're feeling any messages you want to give to Saggy, you can drop it right in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, Three of Pentacles time. What's happening? Why is that Three of Pentacles here? Good. Okay. So now I'm starting to see the energy of something or someone returning. Okay. So for a lot of you, whether this is a person or a situation that you've dealt with, something that you've dealt with before, because that's another thing with the Three of Pentacles, where it's kind of like revisiting something you've already put effort into. And for the Knight of Swords in reverse to me is like something looping back around. Okay. Now, again, this could be very sturdy as well. So this doesn't have to be something bad returning or a situation returning that you don't want to. The Knight of Swords in the upright is very flighty, right? Like it's moving, it's going quick, it's not stopping. It's argumentative as well. If you're not connected to an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, when I see it in reverse, it's either something stopping or being stable. So right here, this could be a very stable force coming in, or a place where you're at. It's like, all right, I'm here, and it doesn't feel stuck, it just feels stable. But for a portion of you, when I'm seeing it in reverse here, to me, it's whether it's a situation or a person, it's a big return of some sort, a cycle coming back around. Okay, so again, whether it's a situation you've dealt with, or even an individual, like I'm just seeing something bubbling back up that might need to be revisited. So we'll just leave it at that. We don't even need to go into that too much. Again, with the Knight of Swords in reverse underneath the Three of Pentacles, it could also represent harmony within a group as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Bringing harmony to a group or people just getting along. I'm liking it for the most part. Let's see what the Ten of Pentacles has for us, though. Let's see what the Ten of Pentacles has for my Saggies. Quick. Four Swords in reverse. Okay, so intriguing. We have all this air energy in reverse underneath. Now, the Four Swords is, now we're seeing the exact opposite of what we were seeing here with this Knight of Swords, where this one's like kind of looping around and this one's moving forward. So it's like energies that are going in two different directions. So in this time, it might be very important for you to communicate, whether it's with people around you or people that are important, where they might be going this way, but you're going that way. It's like these energies are kind of going in different directions. Now, the Four of Swords in the upright is usually a card of not moving, taking a break, pumping the brakes, saying like, hey, I need a minute here. It could be a card of rest and sleep, but to me, it's just a big card of taking a pause. So when I see it in reverse, now it's time to take action. So we saw that last week where it's like, yeah, we have this energy that's very sturdy. Boom, now's the time for action. But again, I must say, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords in reverse, this is huge, massive wind-based type of energy. So this could be the energy magnetically coming towards you. So there could be a result or something that you're working towards or wanting that it's like, okay, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Now I'm going to enjoy this. I don't know why that's coming through. So take that for whatever it's worth, Saggy. Again, that little quote, I've been waiting for this. Now I'm going to enjoy this. That's what's showing up. Let's keep moving forward. Okay. Again, wind-based energy, multiple places, multiple spots. We're looking okay. We're looking more than okay, actually. So let's see why the sun is here. Let's see why the sun is in the mix. Then we'll do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow. So why is the sun here? Thank you. Chariot. Yeah, energy like coming at you like a rocket ship here. So again, with this energy, it's coming fast. For a portion of you, you might be connected to a Cancer here when we have the Chariot. That could represent distance, travel, trips, vacations, all that good stuff. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here, especially with the card of like taking a break. So for a lot of you, there's great energy around just like taking a little time off or traveling. Now, if that's not the case, the Chariot is the fastest moving card in the whole entire deck. And I've been saying with here in the center, it feels like there's a magnetic energy. We had Lady Luck pulling good things towards you. This is, once again, an explosive or even borderline shocking type of win here. Okay, so I'm loving what I'm feeling here, Sagittarius, and I'm like a little cautionary about it because, again, a lot of times in Saggy readings, it's a little bit of a mixed bag where it's like, yeah, we got some really good stuff, but we also have this over here. This is extremely positive. So again, it's either an explosive win or a border, like possible shocking win when we have this Chariot underneath the sun. Okay, I know that's like a broad spectrum type of message, but I guess it really depends on what it is you're putting your energy into right now. Are you putting your energy into career, work, finance, the material world? Are you putting your energy into the watery things like love, romance, emotion? Doesn't matter. Either way, with Lady Luck in the beginning and all these things laid out, it's like, okay, Saggy, now it's go time. you reap what you sow, but in a good way. So I'm liking what I'm picking up here. So I feel like this reading is very claimable for a lot of you. Let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get a shadow card real quick. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1 is the only place where it's taking a little pause, because we have the Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords in reverse. I did say this could be something returning or revisiting, whether it's a person or a situation. It's like, yeah, I have some familiarity with this. There's something about revisiting something or somewhere even. But for another portion of you, it just feels very stable. It could speak about harmony in group dynamic as well. So interesting things. Hopefully you're not feeling stuck. Even if you are, though, moving to the center, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. Here comes this wind-based energy starting us off in a pretty big way. And the phrase that kept going through my head was like, I've waited for this, now I'm going to enjoy this. Like, I've been patient, now I'm going to enjoy this. Moving to the back end, we have the Sun with the Chariot in the upright. Beautiful, lovely energy coming at you like a rocket. So there's multiple winds here. This one on the back, it's like very similar to what I got in Aries reading. It's like, yeah, we have a wind, but then it gets better. It's like, how can it even get better? So again, there's multiple wins and victories here. Really lovely energy. Whether this is like things like realizations and revelations, I don't feel like that's necessarily the case. Great energy around taking trips and vacations, but if that's not the case, I have great energy moving towards you, and enjoy it while you can. Claim it and lean into it. So please take a screenshot if you'd like. Let's see what's in the shadows. And for those of you that are cross-watching, with all these good, sturdy, nice flowing types of energies, if you're wanting to solve an issue with your Saggy, like if that's something you're wanting to do, you could possibly do it in this time. So let's shuffle it up here. What do we got in the shadows? And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end, just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be good. Let's get you one. And if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, shadow time. What's going on? What do we got? There it is. The Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you can't make this up. And the Wheel of Fortune showed up in both of the fire sign readings aside from yourself this week. And this is your shadow card. And I just want to direct you to what I was saying in the very early portions of this reading with Lady Luck, that she is very similar to this Wheel of Fortune, expansive Jupiter type of energy. And now we have it. Now, one thing I will say about the Wheel of Fortune is that it can indicate sudden changes, sudden shifts. It can represent karmic cycles as well. So for a portion of you, you may have been recently experiencing a big metamorphosis within yourself. Something big in your life could have been changing. But if that's not the case, the Wheel of Fortune and Lady Luck and the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot, it's like, I don't know how many more good positive cards we could squeeze into this reading. Okay, so it's like we got multiple great things, very claimable. Lean into this energy while you can, because as you know, in life, everything ebbs and flows, right? Sometimes things are great, sometimes they're not so great. But for a lot of you, I just feel a fantastic energy that you might have to pounce on it and take advantage of it while you can. I don't know why that's coming through like that. So we're just going to put this Wheel of Fortune right there for you to take a look at. Saggy, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the July subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my digital calendar at my website, mastermetaphysics.com. The link is down below. But for the July subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of another one of my favorite decks, the Wizard's Tarot. Absolutely beautiful and works great. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, since I have the travel bug lately, let me know down in the comments what is the most beautiful place you visited in person. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.